The Stockton community mourning after a mass shooting claims 4 lives and leaves 11 others hurt. All of it happening during a child's birthday party.
A father grieving his 14-year-old son.
He was just a gentle soul.
The suspected shooter still at large.
Our number one priority right now is ensuring that we can arrest those suspects who are involved in this.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. We start tonight with breaking news on that deadly mass shooting at a child's birthday party in Stockton over the weekend.
15 people were shot. 4 victims, including 3 children, ages 8, 9, and 14, have died. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office has yet to release any suspect information. Today, the FBI announced it's offering a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to the arrest of those responsible. The suspect or suspects are still on the run, and so far officials have not said anything about who they might be. So let's get to our team coverage right now with several crews in Stockton tonight. For the first time, we're hearing from people who were inside the venue and witnessed the horrible shooting, including a father who lost his son.
We also spoke to the mother hosting the birthday party for a 2-year-old. She talks about the scary moments when someone came in and shot several people, including children.
ABC 10's Roxanne Elias joins us live from the scene of the shooting. Roxanne, this must be so traumatic for them. What did the family share with you tonight?
Well, Laura, many tears were shed tonight as I sat with the family, listened to them tell me that they are both hurt and saddened and angry about all of this. And that is because all of the people who were shot here, they're all family members and close friends who will never get to go home ever again.
They were celebrating life. As they celebrated life, someone came in and took, robbed, destroyed families.
What was supposed to be a joyful celebration for a 2-year-old's birthday party Saturday afternoon quickly turned to terror when someone came into this building in Stockton and fired several shots.
All I heard was gunshots. I didn't see anything. I just fell to the ground with my baby. I tried to hide behind the jumper. That's all I remember.
Patrice Williams was hosting her daughter's birthday, surrounded by mostly family and some friends. She says the shooting happened as they were preparing to cut the cake and end the party. Her grandmother, Teresa Spivey, says she threw the cake table down as soon as she heard the shots and used it as a shield.
All I seen was kids dropping. Somebody fell on the side of me and they was hit. I looked up and I see my granddaughter. I ran and got her, and I just started throwing kids in the back room, putting them up under the table. And I just seen other kids just dropping to the ground, bleeding.
Spivey's sister, Bernice Bass, arrived at the horrific scene shortly after. She said she could see people carrying out children and people laying on the ground. The family shared this video from inside the building, taken when the family visited the scene the following day.
And the ones that lost their children, I am so sorry. I have 8 of my own. And when I woke up this morning knowing it was Monday morning, you had to get up and get your babies dressed for school. It's 4 parents, sets of parents out there. Couldn't get up, wake their baby up.
We asked the family if they knew of any possible motive, but they tell us they know of none, and it was hard to see who entered the building that night. And it's hard to understand why anyone would want to shoot up a child's birthday party.
I believe they just deserve to rot in jail.
The family now calling for justice.
I want the city to know on today, if you have any idea who pulled up and robbed us, stole from us, and took from us lives, tell it. You're not a snitch, because the person that did it, not a gangster. You lost it if you thought you was.
Patrice also says her sister Camry was shot in this shooting. She says she's in the hospital right now, but she is expected to fully recover. I'm live in Stockton. Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
Well, Roxanne, this is something no one would ever imagine to happen, especially at a 2-year-old's birthday party. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and all of the families involved. Keep us posted as you learn more. Roxanne, thank you.
Well, tonight we're also hearing from the families of those impacted. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras has been on scene every day since the night of that tragedy, and he spoke to the family of the 14-year-old victim from Modesto.
And Gabriel, tell us, what have they shared with you today?
Yeah, Chris and Laura, I sat down with the family of 14-year-old Amari Peterson. The word devastating doesn't even begin to cover it. That family gathered inside of this building on Saturday to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old. They would have never imagined that just 48 hours later, it would turn into a memorial for their own child. I want to warn you that the details the father shares about the final moments of his young son's life are simply gut-wrenching. Any father remembers the day their child is born.
He was just like the perfect gift from God.
But this father, Patrick Peterson, is now burdened to live with the day his son died.
All I could see is my son crawling on the ground and me trying to resuscitate him.
At just 14, Amari Peterson took his last breath.
He had one bullet hole right above his heart.
Amari and his family, a few of the dozens on Saturday who were just trying to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old.
I just heard gunshots and then the shooter came in and he came in. I turned my back and I looked at him and then I just started seeing him shoot. Just sit down.
Patrick's daughter was grazed, and in the panic before he could even react,
everybody running off and then my son is just sitting there just crawling, trying to get up. So I got my baby. I had to hop back over the counter and I'm trying to see what's going on with him. I'm trying to give him CPR and the bullet, and he just got blood coming out his face, and it's just something that a father should never have to go through.
What no one should ever endure is now on a painful replay.
Every time I get ready to lay down, I'm like laying over my son while he's sitting there breathing, trying to breathe. Every day he would tell me, "Dad, I love you. Dad, I appreciate you." Every night, every morning. Every night, every morning, that boy would tell me he loved me.
A loving boy, a gentle soul, a life taken, and a community shaken.
He was loved by like so many people. He loved sports, he loved football, he loved basketball. You know, he ran a little bit of track, but overall, he was just a gentle soul. And I just can't see why God would let something like this happen.
And that is the question that so many people are asking tonight. Why did this happen? Right now, we don't know the answer. Investigators say they're working on it. So far, for now, this memorial grows with candles and flowers and so many families now mourning. Amari's family tells me they've received so many calls and texts in the past 48 hours with people showing support. They are raising money online to plan for a funeral, something they would have never planned for, never prepared for, never would have expected. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Our heart just breaks for that father who is obviously going through an absolute tragedy. We'll keep you posted as we learn more there. Gabriel, thank you. Meanwhile, tonight, we're also learning the identity of one of the 15 people injured in that shooting on Saturday. Former Stockton Mayor Michael Tubbs confirms with ABC 10 that Stockton activist Jasmine De La Fosse is recovering from being shot. ABC 10's Austin Castro spoke to the former mayor about what he's heard from Jasmine. So, Austin, how is she doing tonight?
Well, Chris, former Mayor Tubbs tells me she is physically recovering in the hospital, but the trauma of what she saw Saturday night has stayed with her. Tubbs and De La Fosse have worked closely together in Stockton's political and community advocacy spaces. We've also covered Jasmine over the years and her work locally. Jasmine's family posted a video recently of her recovering in the hospital following the traumatic events. Tubbs says she and so many other victims from the shooting still have a long road to recovery.
And speaking with her, she talked about sort of just the pain and the trauma of being shot, of seeing young babies die, of the chaos, of the blood, of thinking about sort of, am I going to make it, right? And she also expressed deep condolences for the families who lost children.
Now, he goes on to say she's thankful to be alive, but also angry, sad, and hurt with a desire to do right by the memory of these young lives. And tonight, former Mayor Tubbs continues to call for accountability and justice for those behind this shooting, as well as action to prevent another tragedy like this. Back to you.
Austin, thank you. Meanwhile, Stockton Crime Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $25,000. The FBI today also offering a $50,000 reward. If you have any information about the shooting or any possible suspect information, call the number on your screen you see right here. And remember, you can leave a tip anonymously. Meanwhile, the Youth Peace and Justice Foundation has launched a fundraising initiative for the victims of the shooting called the Stockton Juveniles Victim Fund. This foundation was started following the 2022 mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, that killed several students and teachers. Here are the details. The funds will go to trauma counseling, medical care, and long-term recovery for the victims and their families. The founder said in a statement, quote, "This tragedy hits particularly close to home for me as I spent years living in Stockton and San Francisco. I have a special heart for this area and its people, making our commitment to this community personal and unwavering," end quote. The foundation is continuing to offer a reward of up to $5,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible.
Last night, the Stockton Unified School District confirmed the 8-year-old victim of the shooting was a student in the district. The superintendent said in this statement, quote, "To help ensure our students and staff receive the care they need, they have counselors and mental health clinicians at every one of their schools. We stand with all who are impacted by this tragedy, and we remain committed to supporting our community during this heartbreaking time."